I wish he would have stayed home, away from this cruel world that we live in. Dear reader, children shouldn't roam this world alone, but we can't keep them in their nest forever. My son left his room one night to the enchanted chirping outside his window, and I knew what this was, but only from my years of studying this creature. You see, there is a monster that wanders around the globe, preying on innocent children, watching, waiting. I remember fondly. It was September 15th, 1983. That was the year my wife and I escaped the busy world of New York to live our lives in the country, North Dakota. We lived happily there for several years, until I discovered my one true love, studying the seedeater. The seedeater is a disturbed bird, human creature, that roams the forest stalking children, abducting them to be part of the legend. On June 19th, 1987, I saw it sitting in my tree on my front lawn. I was in a daze when I saw it. My destiny beckoned to me. It said, follow it, love it, learn it. Around the same time, 2 weeks later, I awoke to a strange tapping noise on my front window. I knew it was him. I ran out of the house to see it sitting in the tree, just staring into my eyes. I was about to cry from the majesty of it. I remember it telling me that it wanted my help. I would do anything for it. On April 3rd, 1988, the seedeater arrived at my window again. I was overjoyed. It said it was time, and I remember. You see, the seedeater devours children to keep itself alive, indulging in their youth to live forever. I remember the little boy. What was his name? Oh well, it doesn't matter. I remember going to his house and just simply knocking on the door at 4:29 a.m., but nobody would answer. I saw the bay window. It was the boy's room. I went to tell the seedeater. Let's just call him S.E. for now. He told me how to get his attention the next day. A couple weeks went by, and the stench of flesh was getting disgusting. Where was S.E.? The parents of the boy put up lost posters last week. I wonder why they didn't worry for the first 2 weeks. Oh well, I'm not concerned. On May 14th, 1988, the boy was nothing but bloated, rotting flesh, and the SE was nowhere to be found. I guess my services weren't needed. May 15th, 1988. He came. He took the body and requested another. May 16th, 1988. 6 kids were killed, 6 kids were devoured, and 6 more were requested. May 18th, 1988. However, losing people makes me wonder. The killer monster, seedeater, came tonight. He said kids weren't doing the trick anymore. He wanted something bigger. If you're reading this, you may be the only hope to finding out the truth of this thing. In my room, there is a journal. On page 49, you'll discover how to take the life out of this monster, but he's had me under a tight death grip. I couldn't do it, but maybe you'll have more strength than me. Goodbye, everybody. I hope being eaten is what I brought on to myself.